Hey, this is Rainbow Runner with Rainbow Trends doing a tool demo today of something we'll be releasing shortly. This is our Rainbow Liquidation Levels tool. Not a lot of people are familiar with liquidation theory in general. It can get really, really deep and the data can get really, really overwhelming, but it's something we can easily do a demo of. Live on a video and make a lot of sense for more people. But long story short, liquidation theory looks at the market makers and the whales who go down and hunt people who are leveraged long or leveraged short and tries to tap their liquidation or their margin call levels. The key part with this and that theory is it tells you the real exact points at which the whales will push price to try to liquidate, free up that liquidity, absorb it, and then move the price back into a different direction. In general, there's a lot of tools out there on the market that go really, really deep into this, but they're very, very overwhelming for a lot of people. And frankly, that type of data is not something we can overlay with the Rainbow tools. It just gets too messy. So we went to the drawing board and tried to develop our own engine for this and came back with something very simple. And long story short, the way this tool works is it will only look at the trades that are on the chart. It'll only look at the candles that are in your current view, and it will auto adjust as you zoom in and out with its data. And essentially, this bot will sit there and go through all of the data, find the most crowded trade, and then it will project estimated liquidation levels for people that are 25x, 50x, 10x, 5x, etc. So it gives you key pivot points. As you can see here, there are respect to these lines, very much so, right? And it's stuff that keeps getting tapped over and over and over. And it's key to know these levels to help you understand when and where there's like potential breakouts, when there's fake outs, typical support and stuff, as well as like resistance. And it gives you an idea of what some other indications of support levels, support and resistance levels, other than the pivot points that the main indicator uses. But um, in short, we look for the most crowded trade and we project where the levels are at which they get liquidation emails, and their capital gets released back into the market, which the whales want to absorb. So let me do a quick demo to show you how all this works. So this is Ethereum on the 2-hour candles on the Binance Perpetual chart, and it's looking at the most crowded trade. So right around here is the most crowded trade, and you can see anybody who's short, like we'll just call it 1300. Anyone who's 50x gets liquidated at 1322. Anybody who's 25x gets liquidated at 1350. Anybody who's at 10x gets liquidated at 428, and then so forth for 5x at like 1560. So you can see this is what the calculation is doing. It's saying, hey, this is the most crowded area. We're going to project our levels here. You can zoom out and we can see more of the price action over time, and we'll see this thing adjust and come up with a different level. So you can see we've got really, really good confluence here. Clearly a support level there, support here, support here. We see a lot of stuff. Wicks coming down into here to try to tap these. Even the 5x was tempted here at 1069. Multiple bounces here. Frankly, I was working with Crypto ISO on trying to understand this, and he really, it's really the one who influenced this tool and really showed me like how powerful this stuff is. And frankly, I thought this stuff was like really out there. I kept looking at it and I was like, man, I don't think this is kind of spooky, like how well this works and gives you nice levels, and it's kind of like really, really crazy to me. Like I kept waiting for it to mess up, and it just kept working over and over. So we shorten the time horizon to bring this thing out into production. We pretty much got it ready to go, and we're about to release it. So I'm really happy and hope you guys do a lot of damage with it, because there are a lot of people wanting this tool. So I'm gonna be really excited to release it. But here, even here, you can do longs, your scalps, your swing trades, etc. The main key is don't think that this tool will work on like dailies. Looking back over 10 years, that type of stuff isn't going to work. All these people who are leveraged long way back here, like most of those are already shaken out. So you have to take it um, into consideration, like timing wise. Like, is there someone really holding a long for 10 months? No, not likely. Or if they are, it's not of any size. But you can sit here and zoom out and look at like a trading ranges. I typically wouldn't want to look at this more than an existing range. This is the current range that we're in now with Ethereum. Previous range here. Then you've got like your all-time, or not your all-time highs, but this was your all-time high range and this range here. And you can see it's jumping around calculating like, hey, what are you looking at, dude? and it's jumping through the data. But let me show you, like, this is a typical range. Like, you can see there's multiple confluences of data where these things are hitting. It hits hard. Let's zoom down to like the 15-minute candles, and you can get a better look at this thing coming down. Like, if you're sitting there wanting to scalp levels, these are your levels. And this stuff doesn't repaint. It finds the most crowded trade, knocks the stuff out. But you can see, like, tagging the 10x people here who were short, liquidating them. The people that were long, taking those 10x's out. And then you've got the chop in between, right? Even today, we just got rejected right here on the 50. So, kind of cool. Really digging it, and excited to bring it out. And we'll be releasing it soon. If you have any questions, that's pretty much as quick as I can do a demo on it. I will do some more streams on this in depth to explain it. This is it at 30 minutes. You can zoom it out and you can take in more data and you'll see it adjust. But yeah, it's as simple as I can make liquidation theory without cluttering the charts up. It gives you really clear levels. Super, super crazy. I kept waiting for months for this thing to like mess up, and it didn't. So again, shout out to Crypto ISO for showing me this one and getting me motivated to actually program this, because this was quite hard. But anywho, I'm rambling and going long. I'll let you guys go. Check us out on the Discord or the YouTube channel. We'll have more data and stuff on this. But anywho, that's the Rainbow Liquidation Levels tool. Talk to you guys later. Bye.